Watch as Sunrider takes it nice and easy on this outlap. It's not just about warming up the tires, it's about getting into that mental pit lane, tuning into the race mindset.
For sure, Rob. They're calibrating everything: the brakes, the steering, the throttle response. It's a crucial part of laying down the groundwork for a successful practice session.
Wayne Pearson's first flyer is a solid start, clocking in at 0:51.226. They're getting a feel for the track, but there's room to shave off a few more seconds.
Absolutely, Rob. It's all about finding those little tweaks, adjusting the line here, braking a tad later there. Every lap is a learning curve.
Patrick Schwanz is rolling out for the first sniff of the track. It's all about feeling the car, the tarmac, and getting the mind in the zone.
Absolutely, Rob. The out lap is like the opening chapter of a book. It sets the tone for the whole story. They'll be checking how the car's responding, getting a real feel for the conditions today at Acopone Raceway Club.
Now, here's a term some might not be familiar with: roll bar stiffness. Sounds technical, doesn't it?
It does, but in essence, it's about how the car reacts to lateral forces, especially during cornering. Adjusting the roll bar can change how the car behaves mid-corner. A softer setting can be more forgiving, but a stiffer one might give the driver a quicker response, albeit with less margin for error.
It's all about finding that sweet spot during these sessions. Like tuning a didgeridoo, but way faster.
Haha, and a lot noisier. But you're right. In Indy, we fine-tune until it feels just right. Every lap here is a step towards perfection.
There's Patrick Schwanz, easing out onto Acopone Raceway Club. It's like the first step on a long hike, finding your footing before you hit full stride.
Right, and every racer knows this out lap is precious. It's their first handshake with the track today, feeling out its mood and temperament.
There's Sunrider, gently nudging the beast as they head out. The out lap is where you whisper to the car, "Let's dance," before the real party starts.
You got that right. It's a gentle waltz before the full-on rock concert of the race. They're testing the waters, getting a feel for every bend and straight of Acopone Raceway Club.
And off goes Patrick Schwanz, easing into the rhythm of Acopone Raceway Club. This lap is like the first sip of your morning coffee, waking up the senses, priming the engines.
Yeah, it's about syncing up with the machine, getting that perfect harmony between driver and car. It's like a prelude to a symphony that's about to unfold on the track.
Sunrider is on the out lap, not just warming up the tires, but also warming up their instincts, getting that racer's intuition dialed in.
True that. They're getting the feel of the track, the car, the conditions. It's all about setting the stage for what's to come.
Mr. Bang's first serious lap is in the books with a time of 0:58.799. Good effort, but I'm expecting them to really push the envelope in the next few laps.
Yeah, it's about building that momentum, Rob. Fine-tuning their approach with each turn, each lap, getting more out of the car and themselves.
Look at Sunrider go, they're really giving it some jandle now. The first flyer is always a bit of a reconnaissance mission, a mix of caution and raw pace.
You bet, Rob. They're mapping out the track, feeling out the grip levels, and getting a sense of how the car's performing today. It's a crucial lap for building confidence.
With just 21 minutes left before we move to qualification, there is not long left for these drivers to finish their preparations. Mate, sometimes I reckon the pit wall looks like they're controlling a spaceship with all those dials and knobs.
You're not wrong. Each of those adjustments, from brake bias to differential settings, has a profound effect on car behavior. It's like tuning a guitar, but instead of strings, you're tweaking mechanical symphonies to get the car singing just right on the track.
You ever think about what's ticking inside a driver's noggin during these laps?
All the time. It's a mix of analyzing, strategizing, and adapting. Every corner, every straight is a puzzle, and they're trying to solve it at full speed.
D-Max has a best lap time of 0:52.784. There's the first flying lap for Mr. Bang. Patrick Schwanz is really opening up the taps now, their first flyer of the session. This is where we start to see what Nissan GT-R R35 Cup 2007 has got under the hood.
That's right, Rob. They're shaking off the cobwebs and really starting to push. It's all about finding that sweet spot between speed and control on the circuit.
Mr. Bang has a best lap time of 0:52.834. Wayne Pearson crosses the line with their first flyer, clocking a 6:49.177. They're getting to grips with Acopone Raceway Club, feeling out its quirks and corners.
It's like the first round of a chess match, Rob. They're making their opening moves, setting up for the later, faster laps where they'll really show their hand.
D-Max posted a 0:52.839 on their last lap. How will they do on this one? Patrick Schwanz is on their first practice flying lap. These practices, mate, they're like a kangaroo finding its best hop. Once you've got it, you're unstoppable.
Couldn't have put it better. Finding the perfect launch is all about repetition and adjustments.
It's a bit like looking for water in the outback. These drivers are searching for that sweet rhythm where everything just clicks.
Spot on. It's that elusive flow state. When everything syncs up, the car, the track, the driver, that's when magic happens.
D-Max posted 0:52.209 on their last lap. How will they do on this one? Mr. Bang's first flyer is a solid start, clocking in at 0:53.137. They're getting a feel for the track, but there's room to shave off a few more seconds.
Absolutely, Rob. It's all about finding those little tweaks, adjusting the line here, braking a tad later there. Every lap is a learning curve.
Alright, Patrick Schwanz has put down a 0:51.233. It's a decent benchmark, but I reckon there's more juice to squeeze out of that Nissan GT-R R35 Cup 2007.
For sure, Rob, it's early days. They're just starting to sync up with the track. We'll likely see those times tumble as they dial in.
There's the first flying lap for Mr. Bang, hitting 0:53.551. It's a start, but they'll be looking to iron out those kinks as they get more laps under their belt.
Right on, Rob. It's early in the session, so there's plenty of time to experiment and find those extra tenths of a second.
Wayne Pearson has a best lap time of 0:51.992. With just 12 minutes left before we move to qualification, there is not long left for these drivers to finish their preparations. Wayne Pearson posted a 0:52.765 on their last lap. How will they do on this one? Sunrider has a best lap time of 0:51.475. In these sessions, they're not just pushing the car's limits, but their own too. Testing their mettle, seeing how far they can go before the big dance.
Exactly. It's a mental game as much as a physical one. Balancing aggression with precision, daring with data. It's an art and a science.
Ever heard the pit crew chat about wheel camber? Sounds like a dance move, but trust me, it's all car talk.
Haha, yeah, camber is the angle of the wheel relative to the road. A bit of negative camber, where the top of the tire leans inwards, can give more grip in the corners. But too much and you're looking at premature wear on the inside of the tire. It's a balancing act, and each track requires its own setting.
Get ready for some high-octane action as the drivers take on the challenge of qualifying at Acopone Raceway Club. Currently in third, Sunrider has displayed promising speed during the qualifying session. The real test lies in whether they can convert this performance into a higher grid position.
You're absolutely right, Rob. Sunrider's current position of third reflects their strong qualifying performance. Now, they'll need to strategize and capitalize on this starting position.
And there goes D-Max, currently in position 5. They've shown great skill and consistency so far, but with a few minutes left, there's still time to improve their result.
Great analysis, Rob. DMAX has shown excellent pace to secure fifth. Now, the focus shifts to whether they can use their track position to their advantage in the race.
Patrick Schwanz has secured a respectable fifth in the qualifying session. Can they capitalize on this position and use it as a launching pad for a stronger race performance? What a performance from Mr. Bang. They currently occupy fourth on the grid. Can they maintain this strong position and secure a favorable starting spot?
I completely agree, Rob. Mr. Bang has positioned themselves impressively in fourth. However, it's crucial for them to keep pushing to potentially improve their starting position.
Mr. Bang has completed their outlap. It's an impressive showing by Patrick Schwanz, currently in fifth. They've showcased their talent, but will they be able to find those crucial extra tenths of a second to climb higher? It's a masterclass from Sunrider in this qualification session. They have stamped their authority on the track. Sunrider has just completed a lap in 0:51.055. Let's see if they can improve on the time further. Mr. Bang has positioned themselves well in fifth during qualifying. The challenge now is to assess their competitors and strategize how to move up the order for a better race start. An outstanding display from Sunrider in this qualification session. They have been on fire, putting in blistering lap times and currently sitting at the top of the leaderboard. It's a statement performance, showcasing their speed and determination. Patrick Schwanz has put in a great effort and currently holds 5th. With the session winding down, can they unleash their full potential and improve their starting position? Mr. Bang has completed their outlap. There are just over 10 minutes left in this qualification session. Patrick Schwanz has completed their outlap. Incredible drive by Mr. Bang so far, earning him 5th on the grid. However, the competition is fierce. Will they be able to find that extra edge to move up? Mr. Bang has completed their outlap. Impressive work from Patrick Schwanz, who has claimed 2nd on the grid. Now, the focus is on maintaining their composure and pushing for an even better starting position. Patrick Schwanz has completed their outlap. What a sublime effort by Sunrider in qualifying. They have taken charge of the session, holding the top position with authority. Their consistency and skill have been unmatched so far, and they are positioning themselves for a favourable starting position.
You're absolutely right, Rob. Sunrider has asserted their authority on the track with their commanding performance. The gap between them and the rest of the field is quite significant.
Impressive display by D-Max, currently sitting in position 5. They've set a competitive time, but the question remains whether they can push even harder to secure a better starting position. Stellar performance from D-Max, clinching 5th.
They're in a great spot, Rob, but in qualifying, complacency can be your worst enemy. They need to keep pushing the limits while staying cool under pressure. It may be difficult for them to improve further on that. Sometimes trying too hard makes you slower. They need to drive smooth and smart.
Currently in 3rd, Wayne Pearson has displayed promising speed during the qualifying session. The real test lies in whether they can convert this performance into a higher grid position.
You hit the nail on the head, Rob. Wayne Pearson's current position of 3rd is a testament to their skill and determination. Now, they must stay sharp to make the most of this opportunity.
It's an impressive showing by Sunrider in qualifying. They have set the bar high, leading the way with their exceptional performance. It's a fantastic position to be in, and they will be looking to convert it into a strong race result. A solid performance from Patrick Schwanz as they currently hold position 2. However, with the session coming to a close, they'll need to find that extra bit of speed if they want to move up the grid.
I couldn't agree more, Rob. Patrick Schwantz has done a fantastic job to claim second. The challenge now is to convert this opportunity into a strong race result.
There are just over 5 minutes left in this qualification session. There are just over 5 minutes left in this qualification session. There are just over 5 minutes left in this qualification session. There are just over 5 minutes left in this qualification session. Looks like Mr. Bang is making a statement, securing a spot in fourth.
Yep, Rob, but there's always room for improvement. Smooth, consistent laps might just be the key to climbing even higher before this session wraps up. Every fraction of a second counts. I am sure they can find a little extra in there.
Wayne Pearson has secured a respectable third in the qualifying set. Wayne Pearson's really showing what they're made of, landing in third during this nail-biting session.
Absolutely, Rob. It's all about precision and nerve in qualifying. Every millisecond can make a difference on the grid. Let's see if they can squeeze out even more speed.
What a performance from D-Max. They currently occupy fifth on the grid. Can they maintain this strong position and secure a favourable starting spot? A dominant display by Sunrider in this qualifying session. They have put in a stunning lap time and find themselves at the top of the leaderboard. The other drivers will have their work cut out to match their speed and claim that pole position.
I couldn't agree more, Rob. Sunrider is displaying an exceptional level of skill and confidence. They are in a class of their own and have taken control of this qualification session.
And there goes Mr. Bang, currently in position 4. They've shown great skill and consistency so far, but with a few minutes left, there's still time to improve their result.
Couldn't agree more, Rob. Mr. Bang has positioned themselves impressively in fourth. Now, they need to build on this foundation and strive for an even better race result.
Mr. Bang will be happy having put themselves into fourth in this qualifying session. D-Max has positioned themselves well in fifth during qualifying. The challenge now is to assess their competitors and strategize how to move up the order for a better race start. There's a real buzz in the air as D-Max secures fifth.
Right you are, Rob. They've put themselves in a solid spot, but they can't let up now. Staying smooth and focused is key to shaving off those extra fractions. It may be difficult for them to improve further on that. Sometimes trying too hard makes you slower. They need to drive smooth and smart.
It's an impressive showing by Mr. Bang, currently in fourth. They've showcased their talent, but will they be able to find those crucial extra tenths of a second to climb higher?
Spot on analysis, Rob. Mr. Bang has positioned themselves well in fourth. It's now crucial for them to maintain their focus and defend their position in the upcoming race.
With Mr. Bang now sitting pretty in fourth, they have got to be feeling good.
True, but in the world of racing, good isn't always good enough. They've got to keep their eye on the prize and aim for perfection on every turn. Every fraction of a second counts. I am sure they can find a little extra in there.
A solid qualifying performance by D-Max, positioning them in fifth at the moment. The question now is whether they can make further progress and challenge the frontrunners. Impressive work from Patrick Schwanz, who has claimed second on the grid. Now, the focus is on maintaining their composure and pushing for an even better starting position.
You're spot on.
It's a stellar performance from Patrick Schwanz, clinching second.
They're in a great spot, Rob, but in qualifying, complacency can be your worst enemy. They need to keep pushing the limits while staying cool under pressure.
Patrick Schwanz is really showing what they're made of, landing in second during this nail-biting session.
Absolutely, Rob. It's all about precision and nerve in qualifying. Every millisecond can make a difference on the grid. Let's see if they can squeeze out even more speed.
Currently in fourth, D-Max has displayed promising speed during the qualifying session. The real test lies in whether they can convert this performance into a higher grid position. Impressive display by Patrick Schwanz, currently sitting in position 2. They've set a competitive time, but the question remains whether they can push even harder to secure a better starting position.
You're absolutely right, Rob. Patrick Schwanz's current position of second reflects their strong qualifying performance. Now, they'll need to strategize and capitalize on this starting position.
Patrick Schwanz will be happy having put themselves into second in this qualifying session. Incredible drive by Wayne Pearson so far, earning him third on the grid. However, the competition is fierce. Will they be able to find that X? Looks like Wayne Pearson is making a statement, securing a spot in third.
Yep, Rob, but there's always room for improvement. Smooth, consistent laps might just be the key to climbing even higher before this session wraps.
It's a beautifully calm day here at Acopone Raceway Club, as we're getting ready to kick things off. Starting from pole position is the perfect place for Sunrider to launch an attack. In second place, we have Patrick Schwanz.
What can they do with that Nissan GT-R R35 Cup 2007 from here?
It's Wayne Pearson, sitting comfortably in third. The fourth place on the grid belongs to D-Max, a driver with plenty of experience. Holding strong in fifth place is Mr. Bang. Oi, green means go, folks. Let's have a chinwag later about those reactions.
This is where the real action begins. The drivers will be jostling for position and trying to gain any advantage they can.
Absolutely. It's a crucial part of the race, and the drivers will need to be on top of it to make it through here unscathed.
The first sector is always a bit of a nail-biter. With so many cars bunched together, one small mistake can be disastrous.
They'll need to keep their wits about them and stay focused if they want to come out of this section unscathed. Well, ain't that a slice of vanilla? Sunrider's sitting pretty right where they started. Comfy as a koala in a eucalyptus tree.
It's always intense racing here at Acopone Raceway Club. Hold on to your hats, folks.
These early salvos will shape the outcome of this race. The gap between Patrick Schwanz and Sunrider is expanding faster than a bull's waistline. It's now a whopping 0.5 seconds. Whoa there, Mr. Bang is sticking to D-Max like glue. You reckon DMAX is feeling the pressure? 'Cause I sure would. There's not much to report on from Mr. Bang at the moment. They're just keeping their head down and putting in consistent laps. Gee whiz, Patrick Schwanz is breathing down Sunrider's neck. Wouldn't want to be in Sunrider's rearview mirror right now. It's getting crowded.
Patrick Schwanz is so close to Sunrider that if this were a dance floor, they'd be doing the tango.
Alright, lads and ladies, it's crunch time. Mr. Bang is sniffing around D-Max like a dog with a bone. And it looks like they might just take a bite out of fourth. With a move that's swift, I'd say Mr. Bang's running on high octane. And maybe a bit of Aussie spirit.
Man, if racing was a barbecue, Mr. Bang just threw down the spiciest ribs. Up to fourth and sizzling.
Sorry to interrupt here, but things don't look to be going Sunrider's way, as already they are into the pits. Sunrider is placed first at the moment. They are hoping to keep their distance ahead of Patrick Schwanz, who is 5.9 seconds behind. Oh dear, Sunrider has dropped down to fifth.
Hold the horses. Looks like Sunrider's decided to give the rest a fighting chance, slidden down a tad.
It's a classic case of chasing down the car ahead for Sunrider, who is currently in P5.
But Mr. Bang? Let's see who's got the guts to take the lead.
With all these modern racing aids, I sometimes wonder, would the legends of the past, the real trailblazers of the sport, have had it easier or tougher today?
That's a debate for the ages, Rob. The tracks might have evolved, the cars definitely have, but the heart of racing? That's eternal.
You ever see a croc stalking its prey? That's the energy Wayne Pearson's bringing right now, ready to strike when the moment's right.
Kinda reminds me of a linebacker waiting for that perfect moment to make a game-changing tackle. The anticipation is intense, and Wayne Pearson's not letting up.
A couple car lengths might not sound like much, but when you've got Wayne Pearson breathing down your neck, it feels like a bloody eternity.
In the dance of speed and power, Patrick Schwanz is leading, and Wayne Pearson's trying to catch the rhythm. But today, the tune's being set by the one in front.
The gap between Mr. Bang and D-Max may be wide, but that doesn't mean Mr. Bang is safe. They have to keep their concentration and avoid any lapses in performance.
You know, it's like Mr. Bang's out on a Sunday Arvo drive. They can see DMAX in the rear view, but there's no rush, mate.
Well, ain't this a ding-dong battle? Patrick Schwanz is putting up the barriers like I do when my mates want to borrow the ute. No way through, Wayne Pearson. Oh no, hell, look at this. Wayne Pearson is closing in on Patrick Schwanz. The gap is now just 0.5 seconds.
Patrick Schwantz better find a way to step on the gas, or else Wayne Pearson will be whizzing past before you can say, checkered flag.
How do racing drivers, like yourself back in the day, Hal, train themselves to maintain concentration for long periods of time?
Mental training is a huge part of a driver's preparation, Rob. Techniques like meditation, visualization, and working with sports psychologists can help drivers build their focus and mental endurance for a race.
Ever felt like you're being watched? Bet Patrick Schwantz's braking alert. By the looks of it, Patrick Schwanz reckoned Acopone Raceway Club had a hidden shortcut. Too bad there isn't one. Good news for Mr. Bang, the gap to Patrick Schwanz has decreased. It's now down to 0.5 seconds. Would ya look at that gap? DMAX has got a better chance of finding a sober Aussie on Australia Day. But hey, we love an underdog. Go get them, Tiger.
Oh, for sure. It's like watching a cooking show where DMAX is trying to whip up a winning dish, but Mr. Bang keeps hiding the main ingredient.
Braking development. Oi, D-Max tried to pull a Steve Irwin and wrestle with the track limits. Track 1, D-Max 0.
Dang, DMAX is swerving around like me chasing a sale at the car parts store. Always ends up being a wild ride.
Well, Patrick Schwanz, if you're looking for a way past, you'll need a please and thank you and a slab of beer for Mr. Bang. It's happy hour, and they're not giving an inch.
Remember those old Western standoffs? Well, Mr. Bang's playing the cowboy today, and Patrick Schwanz is trying to outdraw them.
Mr. Bang's turned up the heat and put some shrimp between them and Patrick Schwanz, making a fair dinkum gap.
Yes, it's clear that Mr. Bang is in control out there. They're making it very difficult for Patrick Schwanz to catch up.
Tell ya what, Sunrider is trailing like my mate Dave after a bender. Hope there's no random testing today. The gap between Sunrider and D-Max is getting smaller. Patrick Schwanz is on a mission, chasing Mr. Bang, who's desperately trying to stay ahead.
Looks like Patrick Schwanz has got more moves than a cowboy in a honky-tonk bar. Mr. Bang better watch out, or he'll be two-stepped right off the track.
It seems like Patrick Schwanz is struggling. They are not able to maintain their pace.
Can Patrick Schwanz refocus and start putting in the lap times we know they're capable of?
Looks like Sunrider is trying to chase down D-Max, but right now it feels a bit like my attempts at dieting. A lot of hard work with slow results.
Watching Sunrider right now is like reliving my high school track meets. A for effort, D for speed.
It's starting to look like we might get a battle between Sunrider and D-Max.
Now this is what I call some high-octane excitement. Both drivers pedal down, looking to grab the brass ring.
We've certainly seen some of the drivers get it wrong today.
Anyone lost can just follow the trail of skid marks. I hear it's the latest form of GPS navigation.
Let's hope the other drivers don't follow suit. We might end up with a bumper car race instead of a high-speed competition.
At least we'd have something to fall back on if we ever get bored of regular racing. Bumper cars might be the next big thing.
Mr. Bang is in second and is being closely chased by Patrick Schwanz, who is just 0.5 seconds behind.
Back in my racing days, I just let folks like Patrick Schwanz pass, but that's probably why I'm up here talking, not down there driving.
It's truth, Mr. Bang's taken a bit of a tumble down the order to third. Must have missed the memo. It may seem like Patrick Schwanz is far behind, but Wayne Pearson can't afford to let their guard down. One mistake could give Patrick Schwanz an opening to catch up.
If this was a country song, Wayne Pearson would be the one riding off into the sunset, and Patrick Schwanz would still be tying their boots.
Wayne Pearson's ripping it up out there, going harder than a roux on a trampoline and leaving Patrick Schwanz in their wake.
Wayne Pearson is controlling the track like a seasoned hound dog on the hunt, making it harder than a preacher's knee for Patrick Schwanz to overtake.
It's a great day, and the tarmac's heating up, and these tires are getting a proper workout.
Speaking of which, tire management is such an underrated skill. Knowing when to push hard and when to conserve, it's like a strategic dance out there on the asphalt.
If I had $1 for every time Mr. Bang closed a gap like this, I'd have enough for a pint at the local. Get ready, Patrick Schwanz, the thunder from down under is coming.
This ain't a trap, it's a coliseum, and the gladiators are putting on one hell of a show.
Hey, Patrick Schwanz, if Mr. Bang gets any closer, you might need to pop the question. The last time I did that, she said, actually I can't tell you because of the court order.
This is a tight race and Patrick Schwanz is doing a great job of holding them off. It will be interesting to see if Mr. Bang can make a move.
It's true what they say, Hal, you're never completely useless.
Indeed, Rob, you can always be used as a bad example.
You know, racing is all about strategy. It's like choosing between a sausage sizzle and a meat pie.
Sausage? Sizzle? Why not just grab a burger and call it a day? But I get your point. Strategy is everything out here.
Hollywood couldn't script this better. Patrick Schwanz is shadowing Mr. Bang, waiting for the slightest misstep.
Shoot, Rob, you ever seen a hound chase a rabbit? That's Patrick Schwanz for ya, trying to close in on Mr. Bang with every twist and turn of Acopone Raceway Club.
The gap might be more than a second, but Sunrider is showing persistence. Kind of like me trying to open a pickle jar. Keep it and something's got to give.
Lordy, it's like Sunrider's driving with a boot full of moonshine. I haven't seen a gap that big since Uncle Jeb lost his front teeth.
Hold on to your seats. Patrick Schwanz is turning the heat up on Mr. Bang, closing in for the kill. Bloody oath, Patrick Schwanz is flat out like a lizard drinking, gnawing into the gap to Mr. Bang down to a scant 0.8 seconds.
Patrick Schwanz's suspension setups really letting them carry speed into the apex, catching up to Mr. Bang like molasses in winter.
The gap between Wayne Pearson and Mr. Bang is not insurmountable, but it's going to take a mistake from Wayne Pearson to bring Mr. Bang into play.
Oi, Mr. Bang. Better crank up that Walkman and put on some tunes. At this rate, you'll be catching up to Wayne Pearson by the encore.
Superb driving from Patrick Schwanz, who with that overtake has gained a position in the race. The gap between Sunrider and D-Max is razor thin as they vie for fourth in this nail-biting contest. A great moment for Sunrider, who has just gained a place and moved up the standings. ever have to do the old nature call dash during a red flag?
Haha, you mean a pit stop for the driver and not the car? Once or twice, you learn to time your drinks, and hope for a long caution. Doesn't always work out though.
While Wayne Pearson is not under immediate threat from Mr. Bang, they still need to stay focused and avoid any errors. Any slip-up could cost them their position. Well, blow me down. Wayne Pearson's lap time just gave Mr. Bang a cheeky slap on the rear. Bet that left a mark.
The question is now, can Mr. Bang respond to that in kind? They're going to have to pick up the pace.
The excitement is palpable. This is going to be a race for the ages.
The drivers are executing their strategies to perfection, making the most of every opportunity. This is what top-level racing is all about.
The chase music's playing in Mr. Bang's head as they reel in Patrick Schwann's moment by nail-biting moment. Every gear shift, every pedal push, Mr. Bang's got one goal in mind, capturing Patrick Schwann's spot.
Y'all ever been to a Carolina hoedown? Cause Mr. Bang's dancing with that car, looking to waltz right past Patrick Schwann's.
From where we're sitting, Wayne Pearson seems unmovable from that first. It looks like Patrick Schwann's is starting to catch up to Wayne Pearson. The gap is now down to 19.5 seconds.
Can they keep them behind him? Let's see.
The action is heating up here as Patrick Schwann's is in second, defending from Mr. Bang, who is only 2.1 seconds away.
Hold on to your hat, Hal.
Mr. Bang is hot on the heels of Patrick Schwann's. The gap's narrowed down to a meager 2.0 seconds.
Now's the time Patrick Schwann's has got to dig deep and find a little something extra to keep Mr. Bang at bay.
Hal, can you share some strategies that drivers use to manage tire degradation during a race?
Certainly, Rob. Some strategies include adjusting the car's setup for better tire life, altering driving lines to reduce wear, and using tire management techniques like lift and coast to preserve grip for as long as possible.
Oi, Mr. Bang, ever tried tailgating at a Barbie? Cause Patrick Schwann's grill is getting a good look now. Try the snags while you're at it.
Patrick Schwann's is guarding that line like a sentinel. If Mr. Bang wants to make a move, they better have a trick up their sleeve.
And there it is. Wayne Pearson has completed the race in first place, setting a blistering pace that none of the other drivers could match.
What a result for Wayne Pearson. They'll be absolutely thrilled with that performance.
Oh no, what's this? Mr. Bang's duffed it up. They're gonna need more than a coldie to forget that one. Impressive second place finish for Patrick Schwann's.
Brilliant. Patrick Schwann's showed great skill and determination to take second place.
Impressive drive from Mr. Bang to claim the final spot on the podium.
What a drive. Well-deserved spot on the podium with that performance.
Taking fourth is Sunrider. With D-Max in fifth. D-Max is pitting. It's a beautifully calm day here at Acopone Raceway Club, as we're getting ready to get things underway. Wayne Pearson will be feeling confident starting from pole position.
But they will have to keep their foot on the gas in order to stay there.
Patrick Schwanz is placed in second.
Patrick Schwanz is looking on for a strong result.
As the green flag drops, keep an eye on Mr. Bang starting in third position.
I'm sure Mr. Bang will be expecting to bring home solid points from here.
The fourth position is occupied by Sunrider. Lining up in fifth is D-Max.
But they're going to have to be quick out of the blocks if they want to keep up with the top performers.
Lights snuffed out, and crikey, they're off like a bucket of prawns in the sun.
The opening lap is often a hotbed of potential problems. The ability to steer clear of any mishaps will set the stage for a successful race.
The stewards will be hoping that there aren't too many incidents for them to pick over when the dust settles on this one.
No rush, no fuss for Wayne Pearson. In the South, we appreciate taking a moment to breathe, and that's just what they're doing at one. We'll see how things spice up.
Establishing an early advantage will be crucial to the outcome of this race. The tension is palpable here. No one will want to make a crucial mistake on the first lap. Big gains for Wayne Pearson as they move up the field, leaving Mr. Bang behind. Things are getting spicy as Sunrider is breathing down Mr. Bang's neck. The gap? Mate, you couldn't slide a credit card between them. It's a battle of wills out there, each driver trying to outsmart and outmaneuver the other.
Can they close up enough for a pass? I don't see it personally.
It's a challenging situation for D-Max. They're sandwiched between their fierce competitors, 0.1 seconds away, and Patrick Schwanz 0.1 seconds ahead. They'll need to stay sharp and find an opportunity to make a move. The action is non-stop as Sunrider shadows Mr. Bang through every twist and turn, determined to claim second.
Sunrider is following Mr. Bang so closely, they could start charging them rent for occupying the same space on the track.
It's a close race between D-Max and Patrick Schwanz in fourth. Incredible, D-Max is caught in a fierce battle, with breathing down their neck 0.1 seconds away, and Patrick Schwanz just ahead in Patrick Schwanz misjudged that corner like I misjudged my last relationship. Too fast, too soon.
Whoops, Patrick Schwanz is going to be kicking themselves.
The fans are on the edge of their seats. It doesn't get any closer than this. Patrick Schwanz has the pedal to the metal chasing D-Max.
Do they have the speed for a move? And more importantly, do they have the talent?
Alright, hold your horses. Sunrider is really putting the heat on Mr. Bang. If I were Mr. Bang, I'd be checking those mirrors non-stop. Well, butter my biscuit. Sunrider is no slouch, mate. That lap time's gonna give Mr. Bang some grey hairs. Sorry to interrupt here, but now I may be wrong here, but I'm not sure that's the racing line. You know, D-Max reminds me of my dating life. Starts with promise, ends up tailing behind everyone else.
My mama used to say, you can't shine if you don't try. Guess DMAX missed that lesson. Just like my pie making class.
Sunrider is not able to keep their pace consistent, so far they are 0.6 seconds down. It's pedal to the metal for Sunrider, while Mr. Bang's still flipping through the radio channels.
If this were chess...
Stop the press, Sunrider's off the track. Reminds me of my first car, a real lemon. Drove straight but only in reverse. Everyone's on the edge of their seats, or in my case, on the edge of spilling my coffee. Sunrider is getting closer to Mr. Bang, and I'm getting closer to needing a towel. I reckon Patrick Schwanz's bumper sticker must read, "You can look, but you can't pass." DMAX is getting a good read of it for sure.
DMAX is certainly pushing all they can, but the gap might just be too much. Unless Patrick Schwanz makes a mistake, it looks like they'll hold on to fourth.
Good on ya, Sunrider. Trailing so far back, reckon the front pack has already written the eulogy.
Gee whiz, Sunrider is so far back, I'm half expecting to see tumbleweeds blow past. Maybe a vulture or two.
Even though D-Max is a fair way behind Patrick Schwanz, they can't afford to let their guard down. Patrick Schwanz is still vulnerable to mistakes.
Absolutely. And on the other side of the equation, DMAX can't afford to let up. They have to drive with intensity and focus, and wait for any opportunity to arise.
Patrick Schwanz is holding on to this lead like a possum up a gum tree, but D-Max is closing in, down to 6.3 seconds.
Like a fox in the henhouse, DMAX is causing all kinds of trouble for Patrick Schwanz.
Tactics are clearly going to play an important part in this race.
They are gonna need to look after their tires and will want to keep something in them for the crucial latter stages, as their tires wear and fuel levels deplete and the handling changes.
And don't forget the track grip increases as more rubber gets laid down.
Indeed, the conditions are constantly changing and the drivers need to adapt, otherwise it can cost crucial time and jeopardize their position.
Wayne Pearson is placed first at the moment. They are hoping to keep their distance ahead of Mr. Bang, who is 3.9 seconds behind.
Surely they've got enough in the tank to pull away. Gonna be interesting to watch this battle unfold.
The gap between Mr. Bang and Sunrider may be wide, but that doesn't mean Mr. Bang is safe. They have to keep their concentration and avoid any lapses in performance.
It's a game of inches and miles. Right now, Mr. Bang's got the miles, and Sunrider's counting the inches.
Excellent work from Mr. Bang, who has managed to increase their lead over Sunrider. They seem to have found their rhythm and they are grooving to it. Sunrider's drifting so far back, it's like looking in the mirror after a decade-long pub binge. Time's not been kind, mate.
Sweet mercy, Sunrider's lagging like my grandma's old computer. Might be time to reboot, or at least pour some coffee into the gas tank.
Mate, Sunrider's creeping up on Mr. Bang like a dingo on a picnic. Must have tweaked that brake bias a touch to the rear. The gap between Mr. Bang and Sunrider is not insurmountable, but it's going to take a mistake from Mr. Bang to bring Sunrider into play. Things are starting to get tense as Sunrider manages to close the gap to Mr. Bang. It's now down to 2.4 seconds.
If Mr. Bang wants to keep their lead, they're going to need to drive like they've got a gator on their tail.
You can feel the tension in the air.
The drivers are all focused, putting everything on the line for a chance at victory, pushing themselves and their machines to the limit.
And let's not forget about the incredible machines themselves.
Absolutely. It's amazing to think about the kind of engineering and innovation that goes into making these vehicles. But it all comes down to the drivers, who have to be able to handle the power and speed. It's going to be thrilling seeing how this race turns out.
Tell ya what, Mr. Bang's defending harder than a roux with the last Tim Tam. Sunrider's gonna have to pull something special out of the bag. Ladies and gents, we've got ourselves a high-speed pursuit. Sunrider is stalking Mr. Bang's every move. Looks like Sunrider remembered to twist that anti-roll bar, giving him better cornering. If they get any closer to Mr. Bang, they'll be seeing what they had for brekkie. Patrick Schwanz is placed fourth at the moment. Patrick Schwanz is hitting the apexes like a pro, increasing their lead over D-Max. But can they keep it up without spinning out?
That's right, Rob. It's all fun and games until someone pops a tire. Let's hope both of them can keep it on the black stuff.
Fair dinkum, Sunrider is getting a wriggle on. The gap to Mr. Bang is now down to a whisker at 0.2 seconds.
Exactly what Sunrider needed. They can't afford to lose any more ground to Mr. Bang.
It's a brilliant day for racing, and the drivers are putting on a show.
Absolutely. What a great race we are witnessing today. These drivers are giving it their all, and it's a thrill to watch them compete at this level.
They're really pushing themselves and their machines to the limit, and it's paying off with some incredible driving.
It's a pleasure to be here today, Rob. You really can't beat the excitement of a good race, especially one as competitive as this.
It may seem like Mr. Bang is far behind, but Wayne Pearson can't afford to let their guard down. One mistake could give Mr. Bang an opening to catch up.
Wayne Pearson's setting the pace out there. Now, it's on Mr. Bang to find the rhythm and get back in this dance.
Sunrider's showing off some serious moves, making Mr. Bang look like they're dancing with two left feet.
Sunrider's driving like they stole something, and that something is Mr. Bang's dignity. Ouch.
Someone's revved up after lunch. Sunrider's blitzed ahead, claiming second. Sunrider wants to close that gap with Mr. Bang.
To achieve anything in this game, you must be prepared to dabble in the boundary of disaster.
It's a tale of two drivers right now, with Sunrider gaining places and Mr. Bang losing them.
Talk about turbocharged ambition. Sunrider's got the afterburners on full blast today.
By the looks of it, Sunrider is making sure Mr. Bang gets a full view of those rear lights. It's like a prolonged good day without the handshake. Oh, mate, that's how the old man used to drive after a couple of bevies at the pub. Not the right line, but definitely entertaining. DMAX is more lost out there than I was after a night at the Gold Coast. And at least I woke up with a kebab in hand.
Lord have mercy. DMAX's got more space between him and Patrick Schwantz than my paw got between his ears. But miracles do happen. Just ask my ex-wife.
So, Hal, considering the high speeds and split-second decision-making involved in racing, what's the impact of even a minor lapse in concentration?
A minor lapse in concentration can have significant consequences, Rob. It could lead to an off-track excursion, a loss of position, or even a collision. That's why it's crucial for drivers to stay focused and alert throughout the race.
Blimey, D-Max is so far back, they might as well stop for a beer at the pub. If they spot my ex there, tell them to drive faster. If racing were a dance, Patrick Schwantz would be trying to lead, but Mr. Bang just keeps cutting in. The dance floor is heating up.
Nail-biting indeed. I've already chewed through half of mine. And while Patrick Schwantz is going for gold, I'll be going for a manicure.
Sunrider is giving it their all as they chase down Wayne Pearson in P1. Sunrider is on a charge. Their split time shows they have upped their pace. There's no escape now. Sunrider is breathing fire and has locked onto Wayne Pearson's tail.
It's like watching a hawk circling its prey, waiting for the right moment to swoop.
You know, it's like watching a Kelpie herd sheep. Wayne Pearson's making sure Sunrider stays right where they want them. No room for a sneaky pass here. He's pulling away. Wayne Pearson is increasing the gap to Sunrider.
Darn tootin', Rob. Wayne Pearson is looking as smooth as a gravy sandwich out there. They're making it a tough day at the office for Sunrider.
Fantastic racing on show here today, and it's not just the top drivers who are impressing us. Even the drivers at the back of the pack are putting up a good fight, battling it out for every position.
It's a testament to the level of competition at Assetto Corsa, friends. Even the smallest mistake can cost you valuable seconds, or even lead to a crash. But these drivers are up to the challenge, and they're giving it their all. It's clear that Assetto Corsa, friends, really is the place to be for top quality racing.
Sunrider is running second. They are trying to catch Wayne Pearson. Tyre degradations are right pain in the arse, but Sunrider's handling it like a champ. Getting real up close and personal with Wayne Pearson, aren't they?
Holy smokes, Sunrider's extracting every ounce of horsepower from that power unit. They're tailing Wayne Pearson tighter than a belt after Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh mate, Mr. Bang's more out of place than a vegan at a Bunnings sausage sizzle. Time to throw another gear on the Barbie.
It's moments like these that make motorsports so exciting. We're witnessing a battle of skill and strategy between two great drivers, with Mr. Bang in third determined to catch up. But we know Sunrider isn't just going to hand it to them on a plate. Mr. Bang is going to have to take it. It should be an interesting battle to watch as long as they can close that gap.
Sunrider is locked in, mate. It's like watching a kangaroo chasing down that last bit of green in the outback. Every move is calculated, every turn precise.
You said it, Rob. Over here, it'd be like a quarterback eyeing that end zone in the final seconds. Sunrider is hungry for that top spot, and you can feel it.
Stone the Crows. Sunrider's managed to trim that gap with Wayne Pearson, eh? Must be the slipstream effect on this straight. Or maybe they've put down their beer.
He's waiting on that golden chance like a hound on a pork chop.
You know, Hal, during a long race like hold on a moment, and Sunrider has just won the place from Wayne Pearson. Reminds me of two wombats fighting for the best burrow. Close, intense, and unpredictable.
Oh, this is gripping. With every lap, Wayne Pearson's drawing closer to that lead spot. They're both battling tire to tire.
If I were the leader, I'd be checking my mirrors every blink of an eye. The best laid plans of mice and men are Hal, but it's certainly not going to plan for Wayne Pearson right now as they are struggling to keep up with Sunrider. This race is getting even more intense. The drivers are pushing each other to the limit.
It's like they're playing a game of chicken, but with cars. And the winner gets to take home the checkered flag and bragging rights.
Ha ha, that's one way to put it. These drivers have to be in top physical and mental shape to compete at this level.
It's like they're training for the Olympics. And like you said, the mental fortitude required to stay focused and alert for the entire race is wild.
I think I need a nap just watching them. It looks like Wayne Pearson is pushing hard to catch up to Sunrider. The gap is over a second, but Wayne Pearson is not giving up just yet. Can they close the distance and make a move on Sunrider? On the final lap now, and Sunrider looks like they might just wrap up this win.
They'll be the ones celebrating at the finish line.
The leader has just finished the race. A fantastic result for Sunrider.
What a display of skill and precision.
What a drive from Wayne Pearson, securing a great second place finish. Finishing fourth is Patrick Schwanz. Well done to Mr. Bang for securing third place on the podium.
Impressive driving to secure that spot.
D-Max end in 5th.